Good day to you. Today, I would like to share with you about real estate market situation in Bangkok, Thailand. What are really happening today in Bangkok? As you may know, our Agency for Real Estate Affairs of Thailand is the largest and most comprehensive real estate information center in Thailand. We have conducted database and research since 1994. We went to survey in the field every day to compile the newly launched real estate project on monthly basis, and every quarter we also assess the performance of housing market in Bangkok. That's why we can inform you about our Agency for Real Estate Affairs is very impartial and neutral. We don't have any big developers or big financiers or bankers to sit in our board, so that we stay neutral. This is why we can give you the fact what are happening in Bangkok. Let's have a look. This is the table on the changes of Bangkok housing market 2017 and 2018. I show you the first 4 months figures and the forecast for the whole year this year compared to the last year, and the changes during the past year in the number of projects and the number of units and the value of the development, as well as the price per unit. This is about this table. Let us discuss about the findings. As you can see, during the first 4 months of 2018 in Bangkok, there are 109 projects, 26,000 units, and $3,493 million US. So the price per unit is $131 US per unit. That may be half of the price of housing in the US. For the next 8 months altogether with the past 4 months, so we forecasted for the whole years of 2018, the number of units, the number of projects will increase to around 392. We simply multiply this with 12 and divide it by 4 plus the seasonal adjustment, so it come to 392 projects and 95,000 units and $12 billion US. Compared to last year, what would happen if we use the forecasted figures of 2018 compared to 2017 last year? We found something very interesting. We found that the changes in 2017 to 2018 is that the number of projects will down for 4%, the number of units would be down for 16%, and the value of the development would be down for 12%. The only increase is the price per unit from 124,000 US dollar per unit to 131,000 dollar per unit. This is the only increase. So very interesting why the change, the number of units, the number of projects, and the value of the development, why they were dropped, whereas the price going up. That the number of units and the value of the developments are down compared to last year implies that the economy of Thailand is not performing well. That's why the newly launched units are smaller compared to last year. But why the value of the development increase? This implies that the low price housing could not be sold well. So they go up market to the upper market, whereas the bourgeoisie, whereas those well-to-do persons who are not affected by the economy and still have high affordability to buy, high purchasing power. So in this case, they can afford to buy, whereas the lower income group, they cannot afford to buy anymore. So that is why the number of units and the value drop this year compared to last year, whereas the price is going up because they offer the high price ones instead of the low price units. Let us explore the economy of Thailand in depth. Let's have a look. It is said that Thailand economy this year expand 4.8% in the last quarter. That is the first quarter of 2018, 4.8%. And the whole year will be 4.7%. This looks like a good news. So what are happening? The 4.8% growth in the GDP may imply that Thailand's economy is getting better. The government even said that when they first came in 2014, the growth was only 0.9%. Actually, when Yingluck government came in the year 2011, the GDP growth was only 0.7%. But later on another year, it became 7.2%. This is a real leapfrog instead. I would like to say that the 4.8% or 4.7% of this year of Thailand economic growth is only the 8th in the 10 in ASEAN. Only Singapore and Brunei, who are a lot richer than Thailand, has a smaller amount of GDP growth. The rest, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, they are all growing quickly than Thailand. Some may say that Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia, they are less developed than Thailand, so maybe a big growth. But what about the Philippines? They are growing very quickly, like Indonesia as well. even Malaysia, which has a more advanced economy than Thailand, they are still growing at a higher rate than Thailand. So actually 4.7 or 4.8% per year for this year of Thailand is still very small pace. Why the government said that our economy is growing, but very few in the society can realize so. Most of the people that we interviewed found that their economic situation are worsening every day, not better every day like said by the government. That's why I need to warn people involved, particularly those home buyers, small investors, or other businessmen need to be very cautious about our economy of Thailand. If we invest or overinvest because of the propaganda, maybe we will end up with trouble in the future. That's why we need to be very scrutiny in the investment and need to follow the information very closely so that we can have a better decision making in our investment. Thank you very much for your attention. Good luck for all. Take care. Bye bye.